And now to the latest developments of an ongoing FBI investigation that has left more questions than answers tonight. And here's what we know. It was just after 9 this morning when FBI agents began raiding a local construction business. Agents arrived at Fulton Construction on 2nd Street in downtown Corpus Christi. At the same time, another group of FBI agents arrived at the home of CCSD board member John Longoria on Denver Avenue near Ocean Drive. And tonight, our Michael Gibson leads the coverage of this developing story. He joins us live tonight outside of the Fulton Construction Company with what we're learning about today's raids. Hey there, Michael.
Hi, Leslie. We are actually outside of the home of CCSD school board member John Longoria, former city councilman. His home was one of 2 sites raided by FBI agents early this morning.
FBI investigators confirmed to 3 News they executed search warrants at 2 locations in Corpus Christi, those locations being in the 2800 block of Denver Avenue and 1102 2nd Street. This is video from our 3 News drone showing FBI agents and Corpus Christi police officers raiding the office at 1102 2nd Street. The office is owned by Fulton Construction, formerly known as Fulton CoastCon. Now, at the same time, the FBI was here at this home in the 2800 block of Denver near Oleander. We now know the home is owned by Corpus Christi School Board trustee John Longoria. We contacted Mr. Longoria about the situation at his home. He told 3 News that he had no comment. To be clear, law enforcement officials have not made any allegations against Mr. Longoria, nor have they said Mr. Longoria is under investigation. His connection to this case, if any, is still undisclosed at this time. Now, FBI agents were at both locations all morning and through the early afternoon hours. 3 News had reporters on both scenes. We can confirm multiple boxes were taken away from each scene and loaded into government vehicles. It's not clear what was in those boxes, though. Investigators have not disclosed whether there's any connection between the 2 locations. Longoria is a long-standing trustee on the Corpus Christi School Board and is the current manager of economic and business development for AEP. He previously served on the Corpus Christi City Council from 1995 to 2003 and has been affiliated with the Corpus Christi Regional Transit Authority as well as Del Mar College. Fulton Construction also has a long-standing tie to the Corpus Christi community. They were involved in the construction of the Nueces County Courthouse, the Omni Hotel, and multiple projects for the Corpus Christi ISD, including the brand new Mary Carroll High School. Again, law enforcement officials have not made any allegations against Longoria or Fulton Construction. At this time, the FBI has limited their statement to only confirming they were on scene at those locations, explaining because court records related to these matters are not public, no additional information can be provided at this time.
Now, this afternoon, CCSD released a statement about this whole entire affair. They said they were basically made aware at the same time the media was about Fulton Construction and CCSD trustee John Longoria. And right now, we are still waiting for these records to be unsealed, for this indictment to be unsealed. We're not exactly sure when that's going to happen, but hopefully tomorrow we will have many more answers to a lot of the questions that still remain about this case. Leslie?
All right, thank you, Michael. We're going to be checking back in with you later tonight at 6. So just a quick recap of what you guys just heard this morning. The FBI conducted 2 investigations, one at Fulton Construction, the other at the home of John Longoria, a CCSD board member. And at these locations, agents were seen carrying out several boxes of files. The FBI has not confirmed a connection between the 2 locations, and no allegations have been made against Longoria or the construction company. So anything else potentially linking the 2 raids together is speculation at this point. But of course, as more details become available to us, we will be sure to update you.